No, we did it at the same time. I'm like, who talks first? You talk first, I talk first.
Justin and David here from Bluefin. Thank you for joining us. We are very excited to reveal the winners for two of our giveaways. If you've been paying attention on social, we have been going to town with the giveaways. And I think we're not going to waste any time. Normally, we like to ramble for a bit, but we'll jump right into it. So first up, we're going to be giving away this gorgeous FAZZ Master Grade. David, do you want to do the honors?
I do, sure. Our winner is from San Francisco, California, and it is William Leung. Congratulations.
Yay! That's awesome.
You'll be getting an email shortly after this. If you're not on the live stream, you'll get an email shortly after this broadcast ceases to exist. And, just give you all the information on what you need to do to claim your prize. Super easy. You just got to send us your address. We had a ton of entries. It never ceases to amaze us how much love there is for Gunpla in this world. And they're always our most popular giveaways. And for us to be able to do two during the Gundam Online Expo was just great because it kind of doubled everybody's chances.
Absolutely. And speaking of the Gundam Online Expo, very excited. That was a huge event. And, we did post on social media that we would love your feedback on the event. Any of your thoughts or concerns, what you liked about it, what you want to see more of in the event that we have another one of these things. So please leave your feedback. You can do it on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. There are posts on all three platforms. So please give us your feedback. I hope you had fun. I know the quantities were limited on some items and not everyone was able to get what they wanted. And hopefully in the future, we can get more stuff out to you.
Yeah, we're definitely trying, to get increased quantities, especially on those Gundam-based items that, some of them went in seconds. It was the demand was just off the charts, and, we were so happy to be able to bring the Gundam-based exclusives from Japan for the first time. And our next time, hopefully, we'll be able to offer, some higher quantities. I know some of them went really, really quick, and I know there were a lot of ones that people really, really wanted. And so, congrats to those who were able to snag them without having to take a plane ride to Japan. We'll try to get more for the rest of you at a later date.
Right. Speaking of which, did you take the virtual tour of the G base? That was pretty cool.
It was cool. I mean, I've been there in person.
Right.
The virtual tours. Tamashi did one for the Dragon Ball event, and they're really cool. And it really, really did do the Gundam-based justice. It is an impressive thing. Like when I went to Japan, it was something I was going to do. Obviously, I wanted to see the giant Gundam, the unicorn, and I wanted to go to Gundam base, but it wasn't something like I needed to do like the instant I got there. And when I was there, it was like, oh wow, this is really, really, really cool. It's just huge selection of Gundams. They have these really cool displays. They had like the 1980 like the first Gunpla type thing, and it's a really cool place. So if you do make the pilgrimage to Japan, Gundam base is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're like, oh, I need this. I got to buy this.
Yeah, but then at the end of the trip, you reach this point where you're like, do I want to bring home clothes or the Gunpla I buy? And
right.
if you're like Mr. Clark in our team, he just bought 2 extra suitcases.
Right, it's the way to do it.
just pay the fee to have the extra suitcases.
Yeah. Well, or you have your friends buy the extra suitcases since they're the ones giving you the shopping list for all the stuff to buy when you're there. Like, yeah. I'll do this for you, but it's going to cost you 2 suitcases.
Yeah, a lot of people in chat are like, it's not even a question. You bring home the Gunpla. You can buy new clothes here.
Right.
So what you do is you bring all your crummy clothes to Japan, and you just like look like a bum for like a couple weeks or something like that, and then you just leave it in the hotel.
Yeah, exactly. Travel light, easy peasy.
A lot of love in the comments for your Transformers, Justin.
What? Can you see them?
No, I'm assuming they follow you on social media, and
so. Okay. I mean, there's some behind me a little bit. Grimlock has invaded my Ninja Turtle machine there.
It's got intended.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm loving the Transformers. I feel like a total idiot. My mouth is open when I'm sitting there trying to transform them, but 2 hours later, it's done, and I feel accomplished.
Like I did it.
Yeah. It's never going back.
Yeah, but now that the Gundam Online Expo is over, we have something next, don't we, Justin?
We do. We have It's Game Time, where we are going to be celebrating everything in the realm of video games and action figures. And can't wait for this. It's going to be September 14th is when it begins, and it's going to go through the 20th. and very, very excited. Going to have a lot of discounts and bundles and giveaways. You know, a lot of our particular figures are Storm and Tamashi when it comes to your video game characters. So you got your Mortal Kombat, your Street Fighter, you know, your Mario, your Mega Mans, whatever. Just keep it going. We have a fun photo contest. If you want to be so inclined as to enter, we did post it on social media, but it's basically going to be a face-off photo contest where you can get all your favorite figures from Tamashi and Storm and Hobby, and you can put them together and have like this awesome fighting diorama, and we can't wait to see what you come up with. And, just make sure you tag, I apologize, David, make sure you tag hashtag Bluefin Photo Contest for your entry.
Yeah, and just to mention the giveaways, you know, you guys are here seeing who won this giveaway, but we were doing a lot of giveaways during that event. You know, like Justin said, we have a lot of brands that have video game figures, whether it's Tamashi, Storm, you know, Shokugan. And so we will have a lot of them. And the best way for you to make sure that you see all of them and that you can keep up on all of them is to follow @Bluefin Brands across all the social platforms. That's where everything will be listed. Even if it's from a different brand, you will make sure we retweet it from the @Bluefin Brands. So make sure you check us out there.
Yes. Absolutely. Can't wait to see what you come up with. I mean, I like taking pictures of toys all day long. So, and the funny thing is before you submit it, take your picture, look at it, and make sure it's the way that you want it. And then, you know, give it some time. Let it digest. You might find something that you wish you did a little bit differently. So please take your time. You do have time. Submissions will be accepted until September 16th. And we will pick out, I believe, our top 3 favorites. That's how it's going to work
top
out.
3. Definitely. You know, when I take my photos, you know, usually it's not until I break all the lights down and all the diorama stuff and everything. I break everything down. I look at the picture. I'm like, I wish his head was facing the other way. Right. and you got to rebuild it all back up.
Oh, I know. Like when I did that photo of Ver.Ka attacking Mini-Me the other day, and then you sent me the GIF of, you know, are you username ladiesman217? And I was like, dang it, he's got a clothespin. And I already had like the propeller thing going. So shame on me for not checking on that ahead of time. But I was like, damn it, now I got to put everything back together, go outside and do it all over again. And I immediately just felt defeat as soon as I saw your text. I was like, dang it.
That was not the intention of my text. My intention was to be, are you ladies, man?
Right. I get it. I felt the whim of defeat. And I was like, dang it. But I'm very excited. And we have a lot of surprises in store for you during this Game Time event. And there's more on that in the coming days. But you are going to want to be ready to click away. I'm not kidding on that. Very excited stuff. And we'll even have... Yes, a storm is a ruin. And we'll even have a world first reveal, which is pretty exciting as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, should we put them out of their misery? Give them the second giveaway?
Yes. Where are we at here? Hold, please.
While he's looking,
there it is.
New York Crownless King. Right now, we don't have anything planned for the East Coast. You know, once the world returns to normal, you know, unfortunately, we won't be at New York Comic Con, Anime NYC. You know, those are 2 of our favorite shows of the year. Anime NYC in particular was a real fun one. You know, we had the GBWC, the last entries there. We got to meet a lot of the great people that entered GBWC, including we both got to meet for the first time who ended up winning America's GBWC, Tim Harkins, the child of Becca. So Anime NYC is a lot of fun. So Justin has it up. It's the Master Grade Kyrios. You know, I love orange. I'm a big Giants fan, so orange is my color. And so the winner of the Kyrios is from the fine city of La Mesa, Jose Angeles. Congratulations. Yay! Just like we said before when we gave away the FAZZ, we'll be sending an email shortly with all the information on how to get your wonderful prize. Like I said, couldn't be easier. Just send us your address, and we will ship it to you. So
check your spam folder, check your junk folder, check all that stuff. We would hate for you not to get the notification. And we'll do the same. When you write us back, we'll be sure to check our junk folder.
We learned that lesson the hard way. Someone's like, you emailed like 2 weeks ago. Where's my prize? I'm like, well, you didn't email us back. I'm like, oh, yeah, you did. That's on us.
Give me my stuff.
And then one more thing on the contest. You know, we did have someone who entered who was were unable to contact because he did not put in his proper email address. It was a lot of nonsense letters. So when it asks for your email address, if you don't put in a valid email address, we can't notify you when you won. and that's really the only way for us to contact you is through email. So make sure that when you put in your email, you put in your actual email, or it could be your site email, just an email that you check on a periodic basis.
Right. One of the questions was, how do we enter to win? And that's a great question. We will always post our giveaways in newsletters and on social media. Ultimately, it's just bluefinbrands.com/contests that will take you to the page. In the event that you don't necessarily like being on social media, you can always just bookmark that and check it out regularly.
Yeah, but if you're on social media, Bluefin Brands, it's at Bluefin Brands across all the platforms, and that is the best way. Justin will constantly remind you. He'll give you a reminder when it goes live, and usually a daily reminder, because some of the things you do to enter, you can do daily. There are visit this website with this webpage and stuff like that, and you can do it daily. So we encourage you to do it daily, just because it increases your chances to win.
There you go. Instagram, it's usually the story, so you can swipe up and it just takes you right to the page. Since linking is a problem on Instagram, they don't like the links on the Instagram.
Right. But if you didn't win this time, don't give up. Someone's got to win every single time, and so there's no reason why it couldn't be you next time.
Right. No, absolutely. And then someone brought up the question of price points on Gunpla and how it can be an expensive hobby. And there are definitely all sorts of different grades of model kits that you can get your hands on. Some of the high grades or the SDs. I actually like the super deformed ones. I think they're a lot of fun. I could just do them during a movie or something and have a blast. So there's definitely different scales and price points on the different Gunpla out there.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, one of my close friends, his son builds Gunpla, and he just builds them so fast, and he was like, I'm paying all this money, and he's building so fast. And so what we did is we introduced him into, what people in the GBWC do as far as, adding the customization to it, the weathering, the battle damage, stuff like that. And that can really, really stretch the amount of use you get out of your kit. It may take you, 4 hours to build the kit, but, you could spend, weeks, months, or in the case of, some of the high-end GBWC people, years, putting together your kit and just making it look just incredible. So that's one of the cool things about Gunpla, is that, once you buy it and build it, there's still a lot of stuff you can do for it. I'm just happy if I can build it and it stands and it looks cool.
Right.
But other people who are infinitely more talented than me, they're able to do some just incredible things.
We should do instead of a build off with Clark, he can put together a Gundam, and I'll see if I can transform one of my Transformers in the time it takes for him to build one.
Depends on the Transformer, but I'm probably going to bet on Clark. He can build those things pretty quick.
Yeah, it's an art. Well, cool. Is there anything else, Mr. Edmonton?
Yep, that's all I have. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. If you're in California like we are, it's going to be a warm one, so make sure to stay in when possible, and to quote the great D Amazing, drink your water.
There you go. And remember again to follow us at Bluefin Brands across all social platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Thank you so much.
You are the best.